Hey guys, I'm back with another video. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a 2000s makeup look. This is going to be like in the early 2000s. I hope I achieved this pretty well. So yeah, if you want to see how I came up with this look, then just keep on watching. To start off my makeup, I'm going to be priming my eyes. So I'm going to be using my Smashbox concealer in the shade Light Cool. So after I put that on my eyelids, I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty sponge. To set that concealer, I'm going to be using my AOA Studio Loose Powder in the shade Soft Light, and I'm just going to be setting my concealer so it doesn't crease. The eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using today is my Morphe 3502 palette. I know it is used and abused. I've had it for like ever. And I'm going to be using my crease and smudge brush. The first shade I'm going to be going in with is called Flux, and I'm going to be focusing the shade mostly in my crease and like kind of like just blending it out so it's a nice transition color. It's so crazy to think how much makeup has changed over the years. In the early 2000s, it was really popular to have that natural look with a pop of white shimmery shadow. If you know, you know, but basically that's what I'm going to be doing today. The next shade I'm going to be going in with is called Spice. I'm focusing the shade in my crease area just to kind of deepen up the transition color. The next shade I'm going to be hopping into is called Rich. I'm focusing the shade in my outer corner just to kind of deepen up all the colors. Next, I'm going to be going in with my LA Colors loose eyeshadow pigment in the shade White on my Carity Cosmetics brush. It's just a normal eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be focusing the shade mostly just on my eyelids. Because, you know, you want to get that poppin' white shimmery shadow. That was like the shit back then. So, you know, you gotta have it. Moving on to my eyeliner, I'm going to be using my AOA Studio Wonder Matte Liner. I'm not going to be doing a wing or anything. I'm just going to be doing a nice line for my falsies. Next, I'm going to be prepping my eyelashes, so I'm going to be using my Mega Wear Wet n Wild mascara, and I'm just going to be doing a nice thin coat. The lashes I'm going to be wearing today are my Samantha No. 7's Huda Beauty lashes. I don't know if they used to wear lashes back then, but I don't have any eyelashes, so I'm going to go in with my most natural falsies. So yeah. To prime my face, I'm just going to be using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Primer Serum. I absolutely love this primer. It's so hydrating on my face and it's very inexpensive. So I'm just going to be putting on a couple of squirts of that and just using my hands to put that primer in my skin. To blur out my pores, I am going to be using my AOA Studio Perfect Filter Face Primer. I'm focusing this more on my cheeks because that's where my big pores are. For my face makeup, I am going to be using my AOA Studio Perfect BB Cream in the shade Light. I'm going to be doing a nice thin coat of this BB cream. In the early 2000s, foundation wasn't really a big thing back then, so I wanted to just use a nice light coverage BB cream for a more natural look. For my concealer, I'm just going to be using my Smashbox concealer again, and I'm going to be putting this concealer on my under eyes, my forehead, and my chin. It was really popular to have a really bright under eye, so I did apply a lot of concealer for that, but afterwards I'm just going to be blending that out with my beauty sponge. To set that in place, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Loose Powder in the shade Banana. I'm going to be setting my under eyes and my entire face as well. For a more bright under eye, I did want to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Fair. I'm putting this on my under eyes, my forehead, and carving out my cheekbones with it. They didn't contour back then, so this was my other way of contouring, I guess. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Then I'm going to be going in with my F21 brush and just dusting all of that powder off. Now I'm going to be hopping into my Milani blush in the shade Warm Petals. This is like a contour and a blush put together. It's a really nice natural color, so I did want to incorporate it in this makeup look because like I said, they didn't contour back then, so it was like a perfect blush for me. Next, I'm going to be going in with my Sleek Makeup Highlighting Palette. I don't know if highlighting was a thing back then, but you know, you can never go wrong with some highlighter, so I did just put a little bit, not too much, just enough, you know? Now I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild black eyeliner, and I'm going to be placing this in my waterline. A nice black liner in your waterline was such a thing back then, so, you know, I had to do it. To coat my bottom lashes, I'm just going to be going in with the same mascara, my Mega Wear Wet n Wild mascara. So yeah, I'm just going to be doing a nice thin coat of that. For my inner corner highlighter, I am going to be going back in with that LA Colors White Shimmery Shadow on my Carrot Cosmetics brush. It's really small, so it's perfect for my inner corner. And I'm just going to be placing this in my inner corner to just brighten up my eyes. For my lips, I am going to be using my Catrice lipstick in the shade 030, and it's a really nice pinky nude shade, so I did want to use it for this natural look. To set all my makeup in place, I'm going to be going in with my Morphe Jeffree Star setting spray. And this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Turn on my bell notifications so you can get notified every time I post a new video. Follow all my social medias down below in the description box. And yeah, stay tuned for my next video, guys. Bye!